up and just do a gentle jog to get warm. It's all mat work today, all on the floor.
Good. I was going to say, be kind, Jo.
Yeah.
Be kind.
This carpet is so bouncy. Right. Let's rotate your hips, hip circles. So hips going around one way. Well done, Jessica. And then hips going back the other way. Arms out to the side and just rotate round. Get that blood moving. Get mobility ready. Let's do some arm circles. So arms coming forward. And then back the other way. Arms going back. Let's open up the hips, so leg forward to the side and back down. So knee up to the side and back. And then reaching down, touching your toes, opposite hand to opposite foot. So today I've got eight different exercises that we're going to do twice for 45 seconds each. And then after each of those, I'm going to roll a dice. And I've got 6 exercises, which we will do whichever number we get. So it's a bit of a game of chance. We might have to do a lot of reverse crunches or Russian twists. So we'll see how we get on with that. So starting with a plank. So onto the mat, we're going to do a low plank. So you want to be nice and strong. So avoid having your bum up or dipping down. You want to be really strong, really straight. And while we're here, oh no, I don't mean that. We're going to do a plank that with straight arms, so a high plank, and we're going to do a leg touch. So bending up, so we're almost in a downward facing dog, opposite hand to opposite knee, like this. 45 seconds. Sorry, I'll wake up in a minute. So set my timer. So nice and strong, nice and straight line. Off we go. So in your high plank position and coming up to touch your knee or your leg if you can get a bit further down. So each time you're in that high plank position before you go back to touch your opposite hand to your opposite leg. Well done. This is a really nice plank, good for movement. Your core has to be reactive as we're moving. Well done. Roll my dice. We're got a 2, so next we're going to do Russian twists. 45 seconds. So you can have your feet on the floor if you want to, or raise them up and you're twisting round from side to side. Off we go. So chin away from chest. Getting right round. It's fine to keep your feet on the floor if you want to. Tummy pulled in. That's it, keep it going. Nearly there. 10 more seconds. Well done. So we've got a commando plank next. So here we want to start in a low plank position, nice and straight, come up onto your hands into a high plank, and then back down again. If you can, switch your leading hand each time to balance it out. So sort of right up, right down, left up, left down, something like that, just so you're nice and even on both sides. 45 seconds, off we go. So nice and strong, get that strong position first of all, tummy pulled in. Remember to breathe. Eyes just looking down at the mat. Keep it going. Nearly there. Well done, 10 more seconds. Right, roll the dice. Actually, crush, hold up your fingers, number 1 to 6. 5, donkey kicks. 45 seconds. So, on your hands and knees, you want a flat back, so don't arch your back or dip. Nice and strong, straight flat back. And we're kicking our leg behind at a 90-degree angle. Off we go. Change legs each time. So you want to imagine you've got a tennis ball on your back. So you want to be really still. You don't want that ball to roll off your back. You need to pull your tummy in. Keep your back nice and straight and flat. Spine neutral. So you don't want your neck dipping down. You want to be looking at the floor with your eyes, your neck in line with your spine. Well done. Right. Another plank. So all the planks this morning. So this time, again, we're in a low plank position. It's called a plank saw. So we're coming back. So stay nice and strong, stay straight. Use your arms to push yourself back and then come forward on your toes. So it's just this movement, forward and back. 45 seconds. Off we go. So really straight. Coming forward on your toes and then pushing back with your arms. Keep breathing, keep your tummy engaged. Nearly there. seconds.
Love you, darling.
Well done. Roll our dice. 5 donkey kicks. Let's do them again. 45 seconds. Off we go. Leg comes behind and back down. Keep your tummy pulled in. Elbows nice and soft, shoulders back, so there's no tension in your upper body. Back strong and flat. Keep it going, 10 more seconds. Well done. Last plank. One more plank. We're going to do a rotation. So we're coming up like this. So this hand, you can't see it, but this hand is straight. So up and then change the other side, back down, change the other side, back down. So you're lifting one hand up to the sky each time, rotating your body round. 45 seconds, off we go. So in that really strong straight plank position, nice stay in line, try and keep your bum down. Keep breathing. Twisting round. Ten more seconds. Well done. Six. Head bug. Lovely. So on your back. Draw your belly button into the floor. Push your back into the floor so you can't get your hand between your back and the floor. So you're nice and strong and straight. Hands and legs up, legs at 90 degrees. And then opposite hand and opposite foot come down and back to center. Off we go. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. Point your fingertips away from your toes when you're in that straight position, but keep your core engaged and your back pushing into the floor. We're really working our inner core here. So important for absolutely everything, everyday life. Okay, stay where you are. Hands above your heads, legs out straight. And we're going to do V-ups. So we're coming up and back down, up and back down. If you can, just when you're in the low position, try and just stay hovering off the floor. Don't sort of collapse onto the floor, but see how you get on. It's quite a tough one. So up into a V and then back down. 45 seconds. Off we go. Breathe out as you come up. In as you come down, keep your chin away from your chest. Try and sort of roll your spine back down. Ten more seconds. Well done. Six, dead bug. Let's do it again. So still on our backs. Off we go. 45 seconds. Opposite hand and opposite foot come down. Keep breathing, keep your back pushed into the floor, keep your tummy pulled in. Well done. Well done. Oblique mountain climbers. So onto your front. And in a high plank position. And you want to bring your opposite knee to your opposite elbow and back down again. So you're twisting, rotating at the hips, but your shoulders stay strong and stable. Back nice and flat. Off we go. So twisting round. Chin away from chest, eyes just looking down at the mat. Keep breathing. See if you can get that knee up further each time. Make sure you have a rest if you need to, don't overdo it. Well done. Hey, Anaya. Anaya. Are you frozen? Are you there? Can you wave? Anaya, hold up your fingers. Give me a number between 1 and 6. If she said 6, that's a 6. Dead bug. Oh, Anaya. Okay, dead bug. Let's do it again. Off we go. Really make sure your back is pushed into the floor now, because we don't want to be pulling on your lower back, as we've done a lot of these. So make sure your back is supported the whole time, tummy's pulled in. Well done, keep breathing. Okay, leg raise. So we can stay where we are. You can tuck your hands under if you like to. You don't have to. Legs straight if you can. And you're bringing your legs up and back down. You want to try and make sure it's your core that's working. So try not to use your arms too much or use momentum to get you up, because you want to be working these muscles. Off we go, 45 seconds. So straight legs if you can. So up and then hover above the mat and come back up again. Keep breathing, chin away from chest. Core engaged. Well done. Nearly there, 5 more seconds. Well done. Alice, does Jessica have a number between 1 and 6? What's she saying? Come hold your fingers up. Is that 3? 3, well done. Bear crawl. So we're on our hands and knees. And what we need to do is just tuck your toes under, raise your knees slightly, and so you're in this position. Back's really flat again, so no dipping or arching, really strong and flat. And then we're just crawling, keeping that position, forward and back. Doesn't look like much, looks a bit weird, but you're working your inner core, you're having to use your inner muscles to hold that position. It's really, really good for your core. So just hovering and holding it there, 45 seconds, let's go. So crawling, forward and back. Keep your back nice and flat, stay low to the floor. Well done. $20 seconds to go. $10 seconds to go. Hold that position, don't let that position change. Well done. Okay. And the last exercise I have is the butterfly sit-up. So this is where we sit with our feet together, soles of our feet together, and your knees are just dropping out to the side. This takes away your hips and your legs being able to help you with the sit-up. And hands above the head, and we need to roll down and then roll back up. So it's a butterfly sit-up. It really helps. I find it a lot easier if you really suck your tummy in and engage your core. It's actually a lot easier. So it's a real test to make sure your brain is linked to your core muscles and you're actually able to do that. It's a good one for that. 45 seconds. Let's go. So tummy sucked in, core engaged, and up we come. Roll the spine down so your spine is supported and rolling back up. done. Ten more seconds. Well done. And let's, whoop, 2, Russian twist. Let's go, Russian twist. So again, you can have your feet on the floor, twisting round, 45 seconds, off we go. Legs up if you want. Twist your head round so that your body follows. You just look over each shoulder. "20 seconds to go. Well done. Right, let's see if we can do our planks again. We've got time. So, our first plank we did was the leg touch. So we're in our high plank position. My mat moved with my bear claws, didn't it? There we go. High plank position. And then we're coming into a downward facing dog on one hand, touching opposite hand to opposite leg. Let's go. Make sure you get that strong position before you start. So each time, nice and straight and strong before we push back. "20 seconds to go. Nearly there, 10 more seconds. Six. Dead bug. Oh, should we do something else? Let's do the glute raise. Pretend that was a 4. So on your back. And you're coming up, squeezing the glutes at the top of the move and coming back down again. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can cross one foot over the opposite knee and squeeze it up there. A bit harder still, you can have one leg up in the air and squeeze. And then even harder, when you're in that up position, you can come up onto tiptoe and then come back down. So lots of ways to make this one harder. 45 seconds. If you've got a leg raised, I'll tell you when to change sides. Off we go. Whole time, tummy's pulled in and glutes squeeze at the top of the move. Right, get ready to change sides now. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Well done. Commando plank. This is actually my least favourite plank. I don't know why I've put it in here. But there we go. Let's get it down. 45 seconds. So starting off nice and low, coming up, and then if you can remember, change arm each time. So off we go, change sides. So it's nice and even. Keeping nice and flat. Bum down, staying in a straight line. Nearly there. Well done. Right, what haven't we had yet? Reverse crunch. Let's do a reverse crunch. So on the mat, again, same as always, space between your chin and your chest. Really engage your core by pulling your belly button into the mat. And your back is flat on the floor, so you tilt your hips, so you can't get any space, can't get a hand between your back and the floor. And this is our strong position. 45 seconds, so we're bringing our knees, our legs up, and getting our feet up to the ceiling. Reverse crunch. Off we go. You can tuck your hands under your bum if you want to. So we're lifting up, our feet coming up to the ceiling. I love this one because it instantly feels like it's doing something. Breathe out as you come up. Roll your spine down when you roll back down. Well done. Plank saw. So we're in that low plank position. And we're using our arms and our feet to rock forward and back. 45 seconds, off we go. So use our arms to push back, toes bring us forward. And we stay really straight, really flat. Keep breathing, keep spine neutral. Keep perfectly straight. "20 seconds. Well done. What haven't we done much of? Let's do another glute raise to even it out. So on our backs, coming up, squeezing, coming back down. Off we go. You can have a leg raise if you wish. I'll tell you when to change sides. Keep your core engaged, even with this, the whole time. Tummy's pulled in. Glutes are squeezing. Get ready to change sides now. The glutes are a really important part of our whole core. It's not just the abs, it's the inner core, glutes, the back. So we've got good posture. Well done. And let's finish with plank rotations, our last plank. So we've done all our planks twice. So we're in that high plank position and one hand is coming up to the sky, rotating around, twisting around, coming back down. Off we go. Nice and strong. So your eyes looking up when you rotate round. Well done. Halfway. Keep it going. Ten more seconds. Well done. Let's do some stretching. So come down to the mat. Bring your knees up. Arms out to the side. Drop your knees to the left and look over your right shoulder. Hold it there. Bring your knees back to centre. Rock them over to the right hand side, look over your left shoulder. And let's just do that again. Rock your knees over to the left, look over your right shoulder. Back to centre. Knees to the right, look over your left. Hugging both knees in. And then straighten your right leg so it's just hovering above the ground. Hug that left knee in. Switch sides. So hug that right knee in, straighten that left leg, hovering above the ground. Well done. Come onto your hands and knees. And then drop your tummy to the floor and look up to the ceiling. Forehead to the ceiling, tummy to the floor. And then very slowly, forehead comes down to the ceiling, arch your back up. Forehead comes down to the floor, sorry. Arch your back up to the ceiling. And reverse again. So eyes looking up, tummy drops down. And then forehead to the floor, back points up to the ceiling. Just come into, lie onto your mat and arch your back, so bring yourself up, straighten your arms. You can lift your toes up off the floor if you want to. Nice back bend. Drop your shoulders down. Look up to the ceiling. Well done. Open your knees and bring your feet together. Come to sit back on your heels and forehead rests on the mat. Take a couple of breaths out each time. Try and sit back onto your heels more, but stretch your fingertips forward more each time. So you really feel that stretch. Well done. Thank you, everybody.